Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan, and hey, if you love Bethesda, Fallout, The Elder Scrolls, and Starfield, and you're not subscribed yet to the KingFanMan channel, why not? That's all I talk about here, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button. A few weeks ago, it came out, of course, that Starfield is considered a franchise, which is interesting, and that could be a loaded subject right there. But me and you talked about this before the podcast, and I just wanted to get your opinion on it. A couple of weeks ago, I had Timmer on, and he brought some information about Zenimax working on a new IP again after Blackbird got canceled. And I proposed the possibility of a Starfield online because we have an Elder Scrolls Online, we have a Fallout 76, of course. And if you remember why they canceled Blackbird in the first place, this was a game that Phil Spencer said he couldn't put the controller down. It was so good.
And they were pretty far in the process.
Yeah, very far in the process. But the reason they canceled it was Matt Booty said this, Phil Spencer said this, and even the CEO of Microsoft said this at the time, that they were going to concentrate on IPs that are proven. So in other words, they're putting money into Fallout and things like Halo and things that are proven. So if ZeniMax is truly making another IP, you would think it has to be a proven IP, obviously, since Blackbird got canceled. What is the possibility of them taking that sci-fi Blackbird and changing it into Starfield Online? I just think it's a perfect fit. But
I mean, so if they go with the work that they had already done, I could see it happening. I hate that so many companies take the safe route on proven things. Yeah. Like Crimson Desert, if you didn't play Black Desert Online, it's like their bread and butter was MMO, and then they went single player. I wish more people, and it would be different too if the internet was a little bit different, because I can understand why going with a proven IP, you have that track record, you have that name recognition, you have the brand recognition. And let's be real, the internet doesn't have the best reputation of giving new IPs a chance to breathe or anything like that at the first Sin of Blood. But yeah, if it happens, I'll play it. I mean, if they don't waste everything that they've already worked on with Blackbird, and they were able to push that sci-fi into space sci-fi, it could work. I don't know how well it will work, but I mean, we see how, at least with Steam numbers, the player count on PC, and we know that PC on Fallout 76 is the lowest player count. The PlayStation and Xbox player count trumps the PC count all day.
Absolutely.
Not to mention the number of people that are on the PC, Xbox Game Pass. But I mean, if they can make it work, I'll play it. You know, I like flying my ship around, and I like playing with people. I love single player games, but my favorite thing in the world is to play online with people and be able to play games with my friends. That's why I kind of stepped away from Crimson Desert and went more to playing games like Icarus and Windrose and Fallout 76 and stuff like it. I like online games with friends.
Red says, I would love to have a Starfield co-op just as it is today, let alone a separate version. A co-op would be so amazing.
And that's why I love 76, is because I dated myself so hard in that interview with Rush and Bill when we were at the New York event, because I was like, I had the cord on the phone stretched out, talking to my buddy on the phone, playing Fallout 3, like, man, I wish we could do some co-op on this, or, oh man, I wish we could play this online, talking on Skype in New Vegas, and, well, Skype for 4 as well, because that lasted for a while. But yeah, the 76, that's why I love it so much, is because it's like you have these like adventures on your own, but to be able to share them with somebody and to have somebody there, not only to be like, oh my God, I just shot that person from 300 meters away, but to make those core memories with
somebody. So, 100%. John makes a really good point here. He says the huge problem with the Starfield Online is that would mean you can completely forget about a single-player sequel for at least 10 years. And I have something to say to that. I really hate to say this to the Starfield fans out there, but I believe it will at least be that until we get another Starfield, if we get another Starfield soon.
It's here. I'm sorry. I'm going to back up what he's saying. Because think of how long it's been since the last Elder Scrolls game. And I can tell you this, Elder Scrolls has made way more money than Starfield. And my God, it's taken them forever.
Well,
now, they've had ESO,
yep.
but
we're over 10 years, Gassy, from a single-player Fallout.
Dude, that's the thing. I am about to turn 39 in July. And I am not expecting until I turn 45, maybe even close to 50, until I play my next like single player Fallout game. And it's just it's sad to think about, but also I'm excited for whenever that day comes.
Well, and let me finish. I don't just think it's Bethesda taking long. I really believe they're going to double down on Elder Scrolls and Fallout for a while.
Oh yeah. Like, honestly, I think it's going to be Elder Scrolls, of course, next main Bethesda game, then Fallout, and then, depending on how things are going. But, I mean, here's the thing about it. Where Starfield Online would make perfect sense in that regard, look at what they did for Fallout 76 for the Fallout franchise. They went Fallout 4, they started working on a new IP, they gave everybody like Fallout 76, and that's been the holdover. So for fans to make new things together, share memories and stuff like that, that would be. I mean, I think it could work.
It could.
I don't know. I have to see.
One thing to consider about getting a Starfield 2 is the retirement of Todd Howard. You got to think. It's going to happen eventually.
Before that happens,
he has already said he's excited for the Elder Scrolls. He's excited for Fallout, and then he said, "I'm excited for the next game." So he said he's going to work on 3 games. That was his last interview that I think I talked about week 4 last. But it's going to greatly probably depend on what he wants to end his career with. Does he want to end his career with another Elder Scrolls? Does he want to end his career with the Starfield 2? I think that's going to be a big part of what comes in that series, don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely so. And that's the thing about it is where you live, leave your career. I mean, it's like Tim Cook with Apple and stuff like that. And when people retire, they kind of want to go out on a high note. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things that we'll have to see where the atmosphere is for Microsoft, for Bethesda around that time. You never know. You could turn around and get a second Fallout game, depending on the Fallout TV show.
And it's all according how the Elder Scrolls 6 goes over. How Fallout 5 goes over. All those things will make a big difference. 100%, 100%. But if I'm just thinking, if the Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 are really big successes, I don't see them jumping on a Starfield 2 right after Fallout 5. I just don't. And I hate that because I love Starfield. I would love to think, okay, they're just going to start, doing them in a row. But Microsoft has waited so long, graciously waited so long for an Elder Scrolls and a single-player Fallout that I don't think they're going to wait that long anymore.
No, I definitely think pressure is on Bethesda for Elder Scrolls, because if you got to think about when Bethesda was acquired and what was shown right before they were acquired, they've been like you said, they have been waiting very patiently.
Thank you for watching this segment of the KingCast. The KingCast is recorded live every Saturday at 4:30 Central, where we cover the latest Bethesda news. Before you get out of here, be sure and like this video, comment down below. Both of those things help this video get out to more people. I am the KingFanMan. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.